Hello, beautiful souls. It's Alora here with an energy healing message for you from the Divine Animals Oracle. We're going to ask for your angels and your spirit guides to bring through anything that you need right now for advice, guidance, and support for the highest good of everyone involved. We have the Lioness, number 21, representing protection. Very protective and nurturing energy here. I really feel like there's this heart of gold present in this reading. We have number 15, the snow leopard. And this is characterized by the watcher energy. So this is someone who is very observant, maybe a little bit more reserved, enjoys solitude as well. Then we have the tarantula, number 13, divine feminine energy there with the number 13. Now this might look a little scary, but it does represent connection. And this is a creature that is very misunderstood. So I do feel like there's something here about being misunderstood. Might have something to do with the more reserved energy. I do feel like there's, this kind of divine protection. There is the golden heart that I feel as well that doesn't really need to be explained. We have number 14 now with the seahorse. This is going to represent the equality energy. I'm also feeling something about innocence here. Just looking at, she's wearing white. There's this crashing water around her. And there's almost this sense of, just trying to remain reserved, stay back, stay out of it. A little bit more shy, maybe not capable of speaking up a little bit, but there is this recognition from spirit that no matter what, you're always going to be equal to, those who are around you. And I really feel like that whoever this is needs that reminder that just because you might be misunderstood or, people don't quite understand, the heart that you have, there's still this acknowledgement from spirit that you are divinely protected, divinely connected. We're going to pull a little bit more on each of these cards just to get some clarity, some understanding, some depth. We have poised, number 48. I really feel like this golden energy that I'm tapping into here has you in this space of healing where you are primed and ready to kind of move into some kind of new connection where you will be recognized, you will be seen as an equal, as someone who's, worthy of whatever this blessing is that's coming through. I really feel like a massive blessing is coming through for whoever this is, whoever this reading is for. We have Yang, number 1. This is the masculine energy. Okay, so maybe it's time to embrace the more masculine side. I really feel like very feminine energy on this seahorse card. And that, spirit is asking you to embrace that more masculine energy. And I really feel like it's tied in too with, it's like you've mastered this lioness energy. Now it's time to start stepping into that, the masculine, the lion, the roar. I really feel like, I was getting that, not being able to speak up. And now look at, we have this big blue background here, and there's the golden energy I was picking up on as well. There's the stars there. This is about, reaching for the dreams, these blessings. I really feel like your heart is starting to open up to receive whatever that is. So if this is feeling like, this is who you are or someone go ahead and hit a like button for me, would you? We have number 25, round and round. This is feeling like a karmic energy. Maybe we're healing a cycle that we have been kind of trapped in for some time regarding your connections, regarding, friendships or family even, I get in some cases. I don't know, there's almost this kind of sense of, no one quite took the time to hear me, to understand me, to see me, to observe who I really am. But I took the time to observe and see who everyone else was. And there's almost this kind of sense of unfairness. And I think that's why this equality card is here. We're going to pull a couple charms here. Ooh, we got the butterfly that just fell down onto the connections card. So I really feel like your connections are transforming. And this almost kind of looks like a little fairy, doesn't it? Like fairy in the forest kind of vibe I'm getting there. We have 2 hearts. Again, talking about connections. Something about relationships here and healing the heart. I feel like this is a wreath, like a wreath of victory. We're going to experience some kind of, we have that poised for success, poised for, embracing this joy, opening up to receive and to move beyond this karmic cycle that has kept you in this racing attitude. There's something about getting the gold here. I really feel like there might have been this feeling of, a race. There's almost this sense of pressure or urgency that you felt. We have the turtle. No matter where you go, you are home. You are safe. You are protected. I also feel like this is talking about what can you create. It's not that what can you achieve. It's what can you create from your heart space, from, these blessings that the universe just wants to shower on you. We have secret love. What is it that you are not talking about, that you are not bringing through? What is it that you want to do that you haven't really shared with anybody? It's like I feel this immense passion and this immense heart for whatever this energy is that you want to bring through, but you haven't really been honest with the people who will support it. There's like, I do feel like you have this supportive energy that's available to you, and your guides are asking you to open up to receive that support. Here's more of that hidden energy. I do feel like whatever this secret is, this passion that you have, this purpose, these dreams, you're going to be victorious, but it might take time. You might have to move through multiple phases. Always trust, though, that you are safe, that you are protected. And again, there's this reminder that this is not a race, that success and victory are guaranteed as long as you're putting your heart and your soul into it. There is no race. There is no game that you need to play. I really feel like there's kind of this fear surrounding, getting caught in another cycle. We have the dragon coming through here. This is a very empowering energy. I do feel like this is Spirit's way of saying you have allies. Yes, you have secret passions. You have secret desires. You have secrets that aren't so, great that you don't want to share. There's lots of hidden energy. You also have hidden allies, people and, energies, beings that want to be there for you, that want to support you, that are quietly observing and admiring you from afar. We have the leaf coming through. This is feeling like kind of connected to like this like branching out feeling. It's almost like, we need to understand this divine matrix and to allow ourselves to explore the many different connections so that we can grow, so that we can open up in new ways to receive. We got an avocado here. There's something about the center of this being so pronounced. There might be that, like I said, that fear of getting too close to something so that you don't get sucked into another cycle. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting there. And there might be almost this kind of like feeling of like avoidance is what I'm getting here with this. We also have the cherries. I'm hearing that cherry bomb. I don't know. There's something there about this super sweet, but it feels bittersweet to embrace whatever this is. Like once you start embracing it, it almost feels like there's a bittersweet connection to it. I don't know if it's, someone who maybe someone who you've lost along the way, and, or like is no longer in your life, or, something that you wish was still a part of your life. That's kind of the bittersweet feeling I'm getting as you step into this new beginning. It's like, God, I wish, so-and-so was here for this. Or I wish I could have shared this with, this group of people, or whatever that is. There's almost this kind of feeling of not necessarily regret, but more like I could have imagined this better. But, there is this reminder that no matter what, again, you have these allies, you have these supportive people in your life who see you, who do understand you. And I think this is also a signal in that transformation to let go of the connections that are not aligned moving forward. And also, talking on that bittersweet energy, whatever it is that left your life was meant to leave your life because it was part of this transformation, part of you ascending beyond whatever these cycles that have kind of kept you trapped in those fears or those limiting beliefs, of that feeling that, you need to be better or race or be competitive or whatever it is that has been holding you back or keeping this kind of, I'm hearing like it's like a talent that you have, a hidden talent that you haven't really talked a lot about. And also I'm getting like this feeling of like feeling humble about these kind of skills that you have. I wouldn't do that anymore. I would stop doing yourself a disservice, stop doing the world a disservice, embrace this success, embrace this victory, this light that you have, this joy, and really use that masculine energy to go after it, to do those things. This feminine energy is also like urging you to protect yourself. I really feel like there's this kind of like progression in your routines and recognizing, again, we have that equality energy, recognizing the self in everyone. I was also feeling drawn to, on this card, there's this face on here. It's almost like I'm getting like with this karmic cycle, you're starting to recognize yourself in others. Just because I looked at it, I'm going to tell you what's underneath that card here. We have co-create. How am I creating? And that was what I was getting earlier about that creative energy, right? How can I create this life moving forward with these blessings that the universe is bringing into your life? We have this egg here. We have the cheetah present and the owl as well. So this is about becoming wiser through, all of your challenges, through the experiences you've had. And again, breaking free from that karmic cycle, recognizing yourself in others also is a huge message here. And I think that's part of the hidden energy and this like slow illumination of everything, that you've experienced thus far, this understanding of yourself, looking deeper into, your purpose and where these, these experiences that you've had can aid you and add to what it is. There's this dream, this hope, this wish that is really getting more deeply recognized in this reading. So that is what I have for you today. I really hope this message helps, and I am wishing you so much love, success, and happiness now and always, and I will see you next time.